Alright, what's up YouTube? Broderick here. So I just got up and I turned on my computer and the first thing I see was news about the victims in the terror attack on that at the Ariana Grande concert. I was thinking about making commentating on this over my corpse party footage today, but I was like, you know what, it kind of needs its own video because it's something I wouldn't be able to really. I would be focusing too much on the commentary if I did this in like a gameplay video. So I got my tablet here today with me, and I can't remember this password. Oh, you know what, I'm just going to use my computer and just look back over the report from USA Today. As soon as I got up, I looked on my computer. It was all over the MSN website, and it's basically like 22 people died in a terrorist attack, with the terrorist being a suicide bomber, not really belonging to a group per se. That information was clearly laid out, and 22 people dead and almost 60 people injured from a suicide bomber at a pop concert. And I'm not gonna try to like bash like partying life or nothing like that. But I'm just gonna say, myself, I don't go out a lot. Like, I don't go to bars. I don't go to nightclubs. I don't go to a lot of music events. Just to keep a low profile, and a lot of reasons, because I think about stuff like this before it happens, and I'm like, oh, what if Project goes there and this happens? And the fact that something like this did happen at a pop concert where there's younger adolescent type people, where it's probably would mostly be some children involved, and to hear them like 59 of those attendees were probably injured. Well, not probably, were injured. Is something that just like, it makes me fed up. And kind of like frustrated, because this isn't just like the first time, and I know it didn't happen here in America, and I'm not gonna try to like glorify America or anything at this point, because terrorism attacks, they do happen here. I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. 9/11 wasn't too far back. It still isn't too far back, but behind us, and it still affects us. And I'm not trying to put this on a scale of 9/11 or compare tragedies here, but just using it as a point to like bring up the fact that terrorism attacks, they happen anywhere and everywhere. and it's a reality to our lives that this is a thing in 2017 that still happens. I think just just recently there was a terrorist attack over in France, yeah, not too long ago, and I'm not saying that we should start like giving all civilians active shooter classes to like curb the effects of it, but I really wish we could come with a stable solution to this. But that goes back to the whole fact of, yeah, there's people out there that protect you. There's people who will protect you in times like this. And I'm pretty sure the security force that was in charge of this event did everything they could to make this event that was safe, that was family friendly in all that they could and in every way that they could. The fact that this was able to come out as only where about 59 people were injured is something that's more of a good light, because we hear about a lot of these events where like hundreds to possibly more numbers of people were injured, and even more numbers of people were killed a lot of times. So I'm glad that I'm sorry that it had to be that huge amount of people. I would prefer it if it wasn't like no one was injured and no one was killed. Unfortunately, that's not the case here. And I just want to say to the victims of the family, don't lose faith in like the law enforcement system there. Don't take on this gloom and doom type of personality. Don't like think that this is something that will hold you back for the rest of life, because it's not going to be something that's going to be the end of your world. Things will get better. Law enforcement will get better. These events will get more coordinated, and security and defensive measures will be increased to where you can be in a more safe environment while you enjoy these events. Don't let this suck the life out of your soul. I'm pretty sure a lot of you heard of like duality, whether it's good. There's a lot of people who choose to do bad, and one doesn't go without the other. And I know over here in America, at this point in time, where we're in peacetime, there's a good air of peace around a lot of the Western societies, and I'm sad to say that sometimes that's a motivation for people to do things like this. I'm not saying that we need to always be a war to avoid terrorism, but I want you to know, if you just make up in your mind, we're not going to give these guys the the satisfaction that they're looking for out of the public, that it at least, it won't do the best, but it'll help. It's like the big bully that's in the playground bullying the little kids. The big bully is going to continue to bully the little kids as long as it gets that desired attention that it's looking from its victims. And if you don't give that bully the desired attention, and you make a stand against that bully eventually, and hopefully, because in some cases this is not applicable at all, the bully will go away. The bully will stop this. The bully will calm down and come to terms that, oh, I can't bully this person anymore because it's not effective. They said that the what was her name? Ariana, where is it? Ariana Grande is her name. They said that she was safe, and she put out a tweet that she put out a public apology for the whole thing. Of course, she's doing it to cover bases, just to, she's in the public eye and stuff. But I'm pretty sure there's some type of sincerity in that with me, because your event is the stage of this attack. But I'm pretty sure that's probably something that's on her mind at the moment, as well as other people that were affected. It's a strange feeling, though, to be. It's a strange feeling to be placed in the shoes of the victim, but I'm pretty sure it's an even stranger feeling to try to place your shoes into the place your feet into the shoes of the person who did this attack. And I'm not going to be sympathetic here on any fronts. This was uncalled from on that person's. And they say the Islamic State is celebrating this attack. I don't really have nothing good to say about that, so I'm gonna not say anything at all regarding that, and just tell you all that the attacker did die in the arena from the police reports from Manchester police. The Search International Terrorist Entities #site was the ones to confirm that Islamic State is celebrating the attack. So there's that. The victims have not been they haven't been identified at the time. I'm sure most of it's for legal reasons. To everyone who watches my channel from like the UK and Manchester, who were and who were not even part of this attack, or who who weren't even people who weren't infected. Well, I can't say you weren't affected because it happened in your country. Even if it wasn't you, it does affect some level of your life because it's a terrorist attack that affects everyone's lives. I wanted you all to know. I hope that you all move past this, that you all recovered, and that you all can go back to having a stable lives more sooner than later. There's a hashtag people on social media are using. I'm just gonna bring a little bit of awareness to it. It's called it's for the people who were affected by the attack directly. They're offering like rooms and places to stay and free taxi rides and like different things to like cell phone chargers under Twitter if you use the hashtag room for Manchester. Facebook got involved and they used some type of safety check for people in the area. I don't know nothing about the safety check. This is my first time hearing about it. And I know the British police, they set up a emergency number that I'm going to tell you all about. It's country code 44016 18569400. It's basically to get information about I want to say loved ones or just any information about the attack. So anybody, if you all to choose the side to help in that's your choice. Our president did he did talk about the attack. I'm just gonna say what he said. He condemned the attack wholeheartedly, outright. He said it was just an attack that preyed on children. I don't know how many people who are children, but here's what he indefinitely said. He said that wicked ideology must be obliterated, and I mean completely obliterated. He said that civilized nations must join together to protect human life. The Canadian Prime Minister also touched on the subject and gave comments saying that they were shocked by the attack and asked for people. Whoa, let's scroll down too hard. And asked for people to keep the victims and their families in mind. Well, I'm going to end it here. That's basically just a rundown of what USA Today had to say. And it was published about 2 hours ago. My battery's dying. I will be making I will be playing some course party today, and you all can check that out if you want. But I just decided, you know what, let me make a video about this, put this out there, let the people know that I wanted to like just put my 2 cents on there. Alright, see y'all whatever else y'all I'm making. I hope you all stay safe and be careful.